Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be recapping what happened during the community live stream earlier today for Global Opera Omnia. So, as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content. So first things first, it's going to be the quality of life improvements, which will take place after maintenance is done on September the 1st, which is going to be the command ability text window related QOL. So basically, for those who had trouble reading ability text, now it won't be an issue anymore. So basically, the addition of the scroll bar will be added for longer text. The text size will be fixed instead of the dynamic, which they had previously. And then the window remains open until it is tapped elsewhere. So it'll help out those who play on small devices like, say, cell phones or stuff like that. It will help out players so that way, if you're trying to figure out like what set ability does, or if you're curious about something specific in set ability, this will definitely help you out in terms of like trying to figure out what it is that you're wanting to know. So this is a very nice quality of life update that they are bringing to global. Next up is going to be the Act 3, Chapter 4, Part 1, Illuminating Dreams, which is releasing on September 2nd. And that, Yuna will be getting her LD and BT, which I am very excited about. She will be getting a rework. She will also be getting her High Armor Plus, and she will be getting an alternate costume. I believe she is also getting some stickers as well. Also, with that, Dash, Gao, and Trey will also be getting their High Armor Plus. Now, Gilgamesh and Locke will also be getting, alongside with Yuna, will be getting the Crystal Level 80 Awakenings. And there is also a World of Illusions support campaign. Now, with that, the Divine Boosted and Divine Ramu quest for the following characters that you see on screen will be boosted. The Ultimate Boosted and all Ultimate Summon quests, these characters right here will be boosted. So if you need to grind any summon boards for any other characters, these characters will help you out for any of your summon board grinding needs, and then half SP cost for summon trials. And then they are also doing an addition of Ultimate Pandemonium player missions, which is permanent. Next up is going to be the Community Token Challenge, which is basically kind of like a raid challenge, but it's going to be a little bit different because it's not entirely the exact same thing as to what happened in JP, because in JP it was like a New Year's campaign, but seeing as how it's not New Year's right now in global, it's going to be a little bit different in terms that the rewards are going to be slightly less compared to what it was in JP. They're going to be a little bit different. They will be less, as to what Joshua mentioned during the community live stream. But in terms of the fight should still be the same. The fight will be somewhat of an introduction of how Lufenia Plus will be in the next 2.5 months. This will be, in a way, an introduction of how Lufenia Plus fights will be. So basically, to kind of give you guys like a basic, somewhat introduction of how this fight will be. So after a certain amount of actions, Shinryu will jump in front of everybody's turn and it's either he jumps in front of everybody's turn, or he will actually attack after a certain amount of actions. So it's something that you're gonna have to get used to, because like in the first couple of Lufenia Plus fights, a lot of these bosses tend to do that, and to some players you might find that annoying, but that is what a lot of us JP players had to put up with for like the first 2 to 3 months into the Lufenia Plus era. So this is why with this upcoming event, this was kind of like a basic introduction of what Lufenia Plus was. Now, I don't think that it will actually say Lufenia Plus when this event does drop in global, but this will give you like a basic idea of what's happening. Now, Yuna's BT will be featured here. Agrius will be featured in this event. She is getting her rework, and most likely she will be getting her LD if she's getting her rework. And then she's getting her High Armor Plus, and Theodore will be getting Theodore will be getting his High Armor Plus as well, and Theodore was featured alongside with Agrius's LD weapons. So his LD weapon should be featured alongside with her LD weapon as well. So that will be released on September 6th. Next up will be Rude's Lost Chapter, which will be released on September 9th. And with that, let's see here. Rude will be getting his High Armor Plus, and then Yuffie will be getting her rework alongside with her limited time costume as well. And then let's see here for the Transcendence number 4. Barrett will be featured on that banner. He will also be getting a rework and a High Armor Plus. Also, one other thing to note is that Rude, Yuffie, Yang, and Barrett will be getting their High Armor Plus. And then alongside with Transcendence 4, which will be released on September the 13th, we will be getting a new rank plate, which is the Crystal, which is one of my favorites for the rank plate. So once you beat Transcendence 4, you will be getting that brand new plate. And then of course there is the token challenge. You got the normal and the hard mode with limited time co-ops. All of that will be releasing on September the 13th. And then the Rude Lost Chapter will be released on September the 9th. One thing to note is that there was no mention of any free multis on any of these events. So I'm going to assume that there was not going to be any free multis on any of these events that were announced for the month of September. Next up will be a raid event on September the 17th. Now with this, there will be a new BT weapon feature, which will be none other than XDev himself. So XDev will have his LD and BT featured. Ignis will be coming back with his LD as well. Now both these two characters alongside with Lion and Ignis, excuse me, not Ignis, but Kyrian or Syrian, whatever. They will be getting, or all 4 of these characters will be getting their High Armor Plus. And I'm assuming that Lion will be getting her LD weapon in this event as well, but I cannot say for sure because of like what happened with the Setzer banner and everything like that. I'm going to say that it's possible that it may come out, but I'm gonna leave it with a big question mark because, like, again, after what happened with Setzer, like I don't want to say that it will for sure come out. So I'm gonna leave it with a big that it might come out. So we're gonna leave it at that. But yes, XDev will be the mid-month of September BT character to be released for the month of September. Then after that, there will be an enhanced campaign on the 17th. So basically, there will be an opportunity for players to be able to get the Radiant Artifact tokens, and the drops will be ×2, which is great because that'll help you out in picking up the tokens so that way you are able to get those tokens for your characters and whatnot. There will be 13 days of login bonuses. There also will be a World of Illusions Carbuncle treasures with the magic pots. You got the Psycho Quest rewards ×2, the Cactuar appearance race ×2. There will be Chocobo panel missions. There will be an enhanced campaign gem sale as well. And then finally, there will be the Zande Lost Chapter, which will be released, excuse me, on September 21st. Now, with that Lost Chapter, Zell will be getting his rework, and then Zande and Zell will be getting their High Armor Plus. And then for the Act 3, Chapter 4, Part 2, Vivi will be getting his High Armor Plus, and then his LD weapon should be featured on that chapter, on that Part 2 chapter release banner as well. So Vivi and Deuce will be getting that High Armor Plus as well, and Vivi will be getting a rework on the release of that as well, and that will be released on September the 24th. And then we get the return of Vivi's alternate costume as well. And that's going to be pretty much it on the recap for the community live stream that happened earlier today. The next live stream that will be for global will be on September the 27th, and I believe that is when they will be announcing everything that everybody is wanting to know on Lufenia Plus. Pandemonium should be announced with that as well. Divine Pandemonium should be announced with that as well, and they should be announcing the whole BT Plus era as alongside with all of that as well. But of course, there will be videos out by yours truly talking about all of that before the community live stream even happens. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are most excited about for the month of September. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Opera Omnia content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next video.